welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Sarah and I upload pretty much mostly fashion and beauty content every single week. So today we're going to be doing a Reformation haul / review. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which if you aren't already, it's just Sarah Dunk, I do a lot of polls and stuff to like get a gist of what you guys want to see on this channel. So it's really helpful doing those because like sometimes I'll think of a good idea and then you guys are like, nah, and I'm like, okay, good, glad I didn't go with that. I did a poll because I ordered 2 things from Reformation, or the Reformation, and I was like, wasn't originally gonna do a video out of this, but do you guys want to see it? And the majority of you said yes, so here we are today. We're gonna talk about these items. It was the first time I ever ordered off of Reformation, and we're also gonna kind of talk about me a little bit and what I'm going to be doing in 2018, because if you guys have been watching me for a while, you would know that I used to do a lot of like cheaper website type of hauls. Not like a lot of them. I know that there's channels out there that are like fully dedicated to that, and that like was never me, but I just kind of want to chat with you because I've had like some realizations lately.
Like the year of just realizing stuff, and everyone around me were all just like realizing things.
And I want to do some changes to my channel, so we're gonna get a little chatty chat if you guys are into that. Hope you are, because I want to get more personal with you guys. I want to connect more. So that pillow looks cute right there. So without further ado, let's roll the clips. Let's get into this haul and review. Okay, so just as a little backstory as to why I ordered it off of Reformation now is because I was actually searching for a bridesmaid dress, because I'm going to be a bridesmaid in May. Technically, we all just have to wear like long black dresses, and there's like an email thread going, and one of the other girls actually picked out a dress from Reformation, sent it to us, and I was like, dang, I never even thought to look on Reformation for like bridal type of dresses, and they actually have a whole designated wedding section, I believe, which I had no idea about because I never really like took an in-depth exploration of their site, to be honest. But once I saw her dress, it was like super stunning, perfect for the occasion, so I decided to go on it myself and have a little browse, and there were a ton of styles that I actually fell in love with. If you guys are familiar with Reformation, you know that the price point is a little bit higher because you're paying for the ethical aspect of the brand and the sustainability aspect of the brand, which I think is really great. So personally, I don't mind paying that extra price point, especially if it's like a special occasion. So we're gonna dive more into that later though. So anyways, had a wedding, needed a dress, ended up going to the sale section because the regular section is still a little bit too pricey for me because I live in Canada, and I knew that if I was gonna pay in US, the Canadian dollar isn't too hot right now, so it would be a lot more than the price on the site, plus shipping and like duties and customs. Thankfully, I had it shipped to the US because I had some people staying there at the moment, but I'm sure the duties would have been pretty bad if I hadn't done that. So fortunately, I can't touch on that, but moving on. So what I ended up doing was getting this dress. I believe it was called the Dalia. Did they say on the side? Yes, this is the Dalia dress. This is the dress that I picked out for the wedding. We're gonna do some cutaways because this is a lot of fabric going on right here. As I said, the dress just needed to be long, black, and like formal looking, obviously. So I don't think this one was originally in the wedding dress section, but it was fitting for the occasion anyways, as I said. So I got this dress, and it was actually marked down to like $125, I believe, originally around like $425, which I think was a pretty good bargain. And then I was like perusing the sale section, and I was like, well, since I pretty much saved like $300 on that dress, I might as well get another item just to like test it out and see what the quality is like all around. Well, obviously not all around because they only got 2 items, but I just wanted to test out another item as well while I was there. So I saw this really cute dress. Reformation does a lot of really cute, like summery, Instagram-y type of dresses, and yeah, this one was incredibly expensive regularly. I can't remember, I took the tag off, but I believe this dress was like $265. Not on sale, but I got it for around like $65, which makes it a little bit more worth it. But yeah, those are the 2 items I got. Now I kind of want to dive into my first opinions on them. Okay, so the first thing that I want to touch on is sizing. So whenever I order for the first time off of a new website, I'm always very careful about sizing, and especially these 2 items were both on sale, which meant that they were a final sale. So I wanted to be like extra careful because I didn't want to throw like $300 in the toilet. So I whipped out my little like measuring tape. Pretty much what I thought I was doing was sizing up one size just in case. Usually I'm for like across the board, usually like a 26 in jeans. Hopefully that can help some of you guys out, but On the website, I pretty much exactly matched a size 4, but I thought just to be safe that I'd rather get 6 because some of these items, like I could just, this one has adjustable straps and like I could always get it taken in versus like adding more fabric to it. I just wanted to be extra safe. So I was very, very shocked when I opened up this first dress because as I mentioned, I got in a size 6. I thought I was like playing it safe, but this dress is absolutely tiny. And I'm just bringing this up because yes, I understand sizing and I understand sizing is going to be different on a lot of websites, but to me, this is just something that kind of like was a little bit of a taken back moment because as I said, I measured myself before ordering all these things and then just getting them and having the size up, which is usually not my size, and having it be like really, really small. It's kind of something that doesn't make you feel the greatest. Like the dress still does fit, it's just very, very short, especially since I do have like a bigger bottom half and I'm definitely gonna need to wear like some little shorts under this. Definitely cannot wear heels with it or else I'll just be very hoochie looking. I just found that the sizing on this was a little bit ridiculous because this is definitely not a size 6 normally. So please be aware of that. Even if you measure yourself, I would recommend sizing another size up. This one does have a lot more adjustability. We have these straps that are adjustable, the corset lace up in the back, and there is a heck of a lot of material on this one, so I feel like I can get away with it. But even though this one is a size 6, I was like, damn, if I had gotten a size 4, like this dress would not be fitting me at all. So once again, very happy that I did size up because apparently I am a true size 6 in Reformation. Next point I want to talk about is the material of these guys, and as I had mentioned, so this one is 100% viscose, and to be honest, I was already unimpressed about the sizing when I took this out of the package, but the material doesn't feel like amazing. It's very rough, it's very gritty. It doesn't feel like something that I would have paid $265 for originally. Everything else about it, like the stitching, the zipper, everything is built really nicely. It doesn't look like anything's gonna fall off. There's no loose threads or anything like that. But the one thing I will say about this kind of like dressier little summer dress material is that it is not like the softest chiffon-y, like flowy type of material that you're gonna find. And I feel like it's gonna be very, very staticky. So the second dress that we have here is 57% viscose, 43% rayon, made in the USA, and again, it has that kind of like gritty texture. It doesn't look the nicest, I will be honest with you guys. When I took this out of the bag, I was like super excited to try it on, and I left this in my room for like 2 weeks without trying it on because I just thought that it had no potential because of the material. It just creases really easily. It's very crinkly, if you guys can see that. Again, the stitching and everything is really, really nice. You can tell that there's a lot of work and effort put into it, but the material kind of just makes it look cheap, which I'm kind of disappointed about. I'm really gonna have to steam this guy out. I am gonna wear it to the wedding because I did spend the money on it and I can't return it. We're over it, but I'm gonna have to wear like some really good Spanx under it because you guys can probably see like me through this dress right now. I don't know if you actually can because I'm covering my face, but the material on this is really, really thin and see-through. Thankfully it's black, not like a cream or a light color, because then I'd be in some serious trouble. So overall, I feel like this wasn't like the most positive review, even though I love the premise of Reformation and I love what they're doing and I want to shop more on sites like this. I just was a little bit taken back by the sizing. Number one, I just don't think that's okay. Like, have your sizing at least match like your sizing model, and number two, I just think that they need to make their sizes a little bit more accommodating in general. That being said though, I only did get those 2 items, so I can't just like critique the brand in general, but I'm basing it off these 2 items that I got. Number 3, the material I wasn't like so stoked about, but once again, maybe if I try some of their more like casual items, I've never tried their denim, their basic items, maybe I'd have better luck in that department. And yeah, I hope to order some more stuff from there in the future. Definitely sale items because the regular price items are still a little bit out of budget for me. I think it's great what they're doing though, like kind of like destigmatizing like ethical recycled fashion, because I feel like we just have this association that like trendy things can't be sustainable. So I think it's really cool that they have like nice modern designs on there, but for me, it's definitely not somewhere where I do like a batch like haul, especially if it's on sale because you can't return it. So they should do something about that as well. I'm excited to see what they do in the future. I'll probably be ordering again somewhere, maybe sometime in the summer, because their stuff is very like cutesy and summery, flowy, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's my review. Not meaning to be too negative, but just want to be real with you guys. Okay, so we're gonna set my timer for 6 minutes because I don't want to get too rambly, but we're gonna have a chat right now. So I want to quickly touch on my channel for the new year and why I kind of did this haul. As you guys know, I used to do a lot of ZaFul hauls, Shein hauls, like all those super fast fashion-y warehouse type of wholesale website hauls. That was a lot of words all in one. And I feel like, to be honest, last year was like the first real year. I just got really comfy here, but I feel like I need to elevate myself again. There we go. Last year was the first real year that I like took the time to do YouTube, and brands started emailing me and it was really exciting. But now that I look back on it, like I get so harassed by all of those companies that sell really cheap items, and it just gets really annoying because they just want you to promote your products and you have no idea what the company and its deal is all about technically. So, I mean, me being young and naive and new to this whole YouTube thing, I generously accepted a lot of things that I didn't really need. And to be honest, I was always pretty impressed with like the quality and stuff that I got from these sites. So I wasn't like technically, I'm not mad at myself for talking about them, but I just feel like myself, I can do better. I'm not saying that I'm gonna go completely ethical and sustainable because that's like a big switch to do and to commit to. I'm still like living on a budget very much. Like I'm trying to do my own thing, and that doesn't mean that I can go and like spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on clothes every month, and I still want to keep things new and fresh for you guys on this channel. With all that being said, I've really like become an avid thrifter, which I feel like is kind of the solution for me and like feeding my fast fashion habits and just like getting new things and keeping it fresh for you guys. So if you guys didn't already know, I'll link my like thrifted playlist up in the cards, link it down below. So for 2018, I just want to try and be more cautious than I was in 2017. That doesn't mean I'm not going to work with brands anymore. It doesn't mean I'm not going to buy things from stores in the mall, because I mean, I'm not perfect. No one is. Perfect isn't really a thing. But I just wanted to tell you guys because maybe we can all try it out together and kind of just reduce the amounts that we're buying. I was also, as I said, I was just getting like way too much stuff. I wasn't even like wearing the stuff that I was buying with my own money, and I look back on it now and like I kind of lost my own personal style with like my fashion and with my creative aspect on YouTube and like making films and videos and stuff like that. So I just kind of get grossed out that I got caught up in that because I feel like it just wasn't very me, and I'm glad that I had this realization going into 2018, and I'm so excited to be making content that I am genuinely passionate about and like ideas that came from me, not just like some brand being like, oh hey, we're gonna send you 30 cheap bikinis, do whatever you want with it. But you know, it happens, and if I hadn't done that, like I would have learned, and then who knows where we would be right now here today. I'm still gonna be doing like affordable hauls and stuff like that because I understand what it's like to be on a budget. As I said, still on a budget over here, so don't think that I'm gonna be doing like all Reformation type of hauls and stuff like that. But if there are any brands that you guys want me to try out, leave them down below. Also, I want to point out another tip that has kind of like restricted me from impulse buying in 2018 so far. I know we're only like in January, but that was something that I found I was doing a lot in 2017 and 2016. But now, instead of just like buying something when I'm out in the store, I've kind of made this like bullet journal. It is by no means a legit bullet journal. There we go. But I have written down some like lists and stuff in here that I want to like stay on top of this year. So I have this section called Pretty Things I Like, and instead of impulse buying and just like buying something when I see it right away, I'll come home and I will write it in this section, and just kind of at the end of the month, or like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, from then I'll look back on this list and be like, do I even want this still? Is it worth it? Or like, can I find a more affordable option? Can I thrift this even? I just found so far it's been working pretty well for me. I've barely impulsed, like I don't think I bought anything really in 2018 this far, besides like a beauty blender because I needed it, but it's been a good way to just kind of see what I'm lusting after and just how I can afford it. I've been tracking my expenses as well, and that kind of goes with the whole thrifting thing. My friend Rachel and I were talking that, you know, if you really thrift a lot of items instead of going out and buying them in the like fast fashion or mid-fashion, I guess you could call it, stores, you can tend to afford more luxury high-end items that you're gonna wear a ton. So I think it's a good method that I've got going. I mean, you guys don't need to do it. There's probably better ways as well, but whatever works for you. It's been working pretty well for me so far, so I'm gonna try and stay on it for the months to come, but I thought I'd share that with you guys. Also, if you're looking for a fun, ethical, affordable way to shop, definitely check out my Depop. I'm going to be posting a ton of stuff on there because I'm just doing like a massive declutter at the moment. So check that out. It's just Sarah Dunk. Gonna be linked down below. And that was really rambly and long, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me your comments down below. I would love to chat more about this with you guys in the comments, and hopefully we can all be on the same page in 2018. And just thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.